Hey, what's goody good with you? It's your girl Lena, and welcome to my kitchen. And on today, I am going to show you how I cook my pot roast. And so for dinner, we're going to be having Spanish rice. Yes, I'm making Jiffy cornbread. And then I got broccoli mixed with carrots. And then I have broccoli mixed with cauliflower and got some carrots. Okay. And so the first thing that I do is wash my hands. So give me just a moment. Want to start off in a good, clean, fresh kitchen. And so here's my pot roast. I don't get like too big of one because my kids love pot roast. I'm not much of a meat eater, but it is what it is. So let's get into seasonings. That I use is meat tenderizer, minced onions, paprika, garlic salt, whole oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, and I'm going to add this roasted garlic herb, and I'm adding Creole, if that's how you pronounce it, Creole. Put it in the comments and let me know how you really pronounce this, you know. In my case, I think it's Creole seasoning. All right, and so with that said, let's get on into seasoning. Go to season to your likings. Give me a moment. I got to get a fork. And the reason why I got a fork is so that I can flip this bad boy over. To add these big boys when it's like maybe still an hour and a half left of the meat to be done, and that's when I'll add the potatoes, because I don't want soft potatoes, and then again I don't want hard potatoes. And that's how it is when it's seasoned. And what I'm going to do is now add it into my pan. Okay. And with that being done, I'm going to go over and wash my hands. Once it's almost done cooking, I'm going to add my potatoes once I cut them up. And then I'm going to add my carrots to my pot roast as well. All right. That's my trash bin. Okay. So I got my cutting board and I got my knife. And I'm going to cut up my potatoes. I got the potatoes all done and cut up. And I got them sitting in cold water so they don't turn brown. And so I'm gonna cut up some strips of bell peppers now to add to the roast when it almost gets done. So that's what I'm doing now. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. Please don't come for me. This is my kitchen and I welcome you here. And I'm never gonna over season or put too much seasoning, because I'm looking out for my babies. I can't. Now I am going to be cooking my Jiffy cornbread muffin. I'm going to take 3 boxes. I do 3 eggs. I do an egg per a box. And then I add milk and I add sugar, not too sweet, but enough. And then I stir in a little bit of vegetable oil and it comes out so good and fluffy. Oh my God. You know, so, and the pan that I normally make it in, I'm cooking my roast in. So I'm going to do something for the first time that I've never done before, and that's cook it in a bundt pan. I've already oiled it. So this will be my first time cooking my Jiffy cornbread in a bundt pan. But it is what it is, and let's go ahead and get right into mixing this. So Look at that. Not that much more, and then I just drop it in between the butter, and then that way it just, see, just drop it and it's just in between the butter. Okay, the roast is almost done, so let me show you. Oh yeah, it's good and golden brown. So now I'm about to add my potatoes. I just take a handful and sprinkle it all around. Ooh. And like I said, when it got to like what, an hour, hour and a half, when it's almost done, I was going to add my potatoes so that they can get good and somewhat, I don't want to say too hard. And then I'm also going to add my carrots. And then about 30 minutes before it's done, I'm going to add the bell peppers so that they're not too crunchy or too soft. All right, and here go my carrots. Can't wait to dig in. Everything is smelling so good. And I might even add some brown gravy to the mix once it gets done. And so what I'm going to do now is cover this back up and let it finish cooking for about another hour. I want to say about an hour and 10 minutes. And I'm going to cook it on 450 this time. So I'm going to bump up the time. I want it to get good and tender. I mean, it's almost there, but not like I want it to be when I put my fork in. I want to be able to break it apart. Alrighty. So here's what it's looking like. My roast with my carrots and my potatoes. And then I'll be adding the bell peppers. So now I'm going to put the foil back over it. And let it finish doing its thing. And I forgot to mention to you guys, I'm boiling some corn on the cob as well. So I got a pot of water and corn. So tonight is going to be a feast. So the only thing that I have left to cook is the roast is finishing up. The cornbread is in the oven. I got the broccoli, cauliflower, carrot mixture. And this doesn't take long, so I'm going to wait to cook this. So practically when everything gets done being cooked, this takes about 7 to 10 minutes. All right, let's check on our roast. I do believe it is done. And now I'm gonna add some gravy to it. Got this brown gravy I'm gonna pour all over it. It is so ready. And now I'm just waiting on the rice. And it takes 7 minutes. It has to come to a boil. And while that's coming to a boil, the water and the oil and a little bit of seasoning, then I will just put this roast back in there to get the little gravy on it. And that's going to be it. Look at that. Ooh, so good and tender. Oh my God. Check it out how tender it is. See? Yep, I've been waiting a long time for this. Oh yeah, it's just falling apart. All right, so we just gotta wait on the rice and we are done. And I'll be back with the finishing touch. And here it is, the finishing touch. All right, we got corn on the cob, Spanish rice. My roast came out good and tender. We got potatoes, cornbread, and mixed vegetables on this side. So, I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And once again, turn on your notification bell. That way you'll know every single time your girl come through with another video. All right, hope everyone is staying safe. Be blessed. Peace.